Illuminati all through your body, like a 12-gauge shotty. The Illuminati. What is the Illuminati? See, this is a little off topic for me. This is I usually do a wrestling show, but this is going to be a little short Friday night show before I do my big show tomorrow. But I've been reading up on the Illuminati. I've known about the Illuminati. I mean, the Illuminati's been around forever. I mean, all the way back to Sammy Davis Jr., James Brown, back to the Motown days. But now it's in front of us everywhere we go. And this sign, DDP used to use it, but that was DDP's diamond cutter. But who knows? It could have been an Illuminati sign. But this rock sign that Jay-Z always puts out and goes like this, and he's got the whole world, all you people fooled. And it's not, people say, oh, you just don't like Jay-Z, Joe. That's it. You like Eminem, and you like Tupac and Biggie, and I'm 37. I like all the old school rap. Mobb Deep, Nas, The Roots, you know what I mean? Jadakiss, all that. I like the old school rap. Schoolie D, I mean, that's back in the day. Too Short, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? NWA. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E solo, Cube solo, Cypress Hill, all old school shit, 90s shit. That was my stuff. Funk Dubious, you know what I mean? House of Pain. Eminem I like now, but nowadays that's all the only rapper I listen to now is M. M's the only one out there worth listening to. I mean, and that's real rap. And he's not part of it. M and 50, that was it. And the whole G Unit I listen to. And the Game, he's not in G Unit anymore, but I listen to the Game too. And I don't deal with that South shit. They look like a bunch of friggin' monsters at night, and they look like, when they put their teeth out, they look like friggin' monsters with gold teeth. And, no, this is the South. There ain't nothing happening down South. Watch my cousin Vinny. They sell dirt and horse manure. For real. The South ain't got nothing. You can't get it with the East Coast, and you can't get it with oh, I messed up. You can't get it with the West Coast either. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Yeah, you tried it with a white boy, with Bubba Sparks. He had that song Ugly in 2001, and it went to shit. But let me get back to the Illuminati, and who's in charge of the Illuminati and all that. First of all, Sean Carter, okay, is an evil man. And I do like some of his songs still. I mean, I like Motley Crue, and they were Satan worshipers. I mean, they had the album Shout the Devil. But to get on topic, the most of you youngsters out there that like Jay-Z, he's an evil man. He's straight up. And listen, I ain't no saint. Anybody knows me knows Joey G ain't no saint. But Jay-Z is a devil worshiper, and I'm not down with that shit. I don't worship the devil. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, the Almighty. That's straight up. Jay-Z's a Satan worshiper. If you see any of the pentagrams, you watch the Illuminati. There's so much stuff on YouTube that you can just see. Miley Cyrus, she comes out and says, I love the Illuminati. She's an Illuminati follower. Beyonce was on Oprah. She said right to Oprah, I don't like to say what we do in our house, in our home. Talking about her husband, Jay-Z, Sean Carter, the biggest scumbag on the face of the earth. And the female biggest scumbag is Rihanna. And just a complete whore. Straight up, she's a whore. She's a skank. So is Keisha. What does Keisha say on Jimmy Fallon? Oh, my Lucifer? I mean, what is this world coming to? You're worshiping Satan? I mean, like back in the 80s when I was like 6th and 7th grade, like we listened to heavy metal, Metallica. Some of the hardcore guys would listen to Slayer, but we might have been like, yeah, rock on. But we weren't like all into sacrifice and shit. I mean, this is the real deal, this Illuminati shit. I won't be surprised if I get a target on my back for this. I'm not as scared of you, Illuminati. And Sean Carter, I'm not scared of you. And this is a call out to you. And you will probably wipe this off and say, I got dirt on my shoulder. But Sean Carter, like Nas said, and Nas is my man. I know Nas ain't involved with that shit. Because they all said, that's some weird shit. Nas said it. So many rappers said it. Nas said it. M said it. 50 said it. They all said it. Jadakiss said it. That Illuminati shit, Rick Ross said, I was a wannabe, I don't know, he said, I was a wannabe Illuminati, but I don't mess with that shit. Something like that, Rick Ross said. Big ass Rick Ross looks like Suge Knight. Suge Knight. If you notice, Suge Knight ain't scared of nobody. But when he saw Jay-Z that one time in, I think, the BET Awards, they crossed paths, and Suge ain't scared of nobody. And we all know Suge runs the industry. Ain't nobody messing with Suge. Jay-Z, he didn't say nothing to him. Jay-Z was basically like, get off stage. It's my limelight. And Suge didn't really, I mean, he didn't say that to him, but like, they just glanced at each other, and Suge Knight walked off stage. It was almost like he was looking at Satan himself. And I'm telling you, it's just weird how Jay-Z, if you look at his thing, and I'm not hating on Jay-Z. You can say, oh, I'm hating on Jay-Z. I liked Reasonable Doubt, 1996. I was young. I was 18, 19. I like the song, Ain't No Nigga Like the One I Got, No One Can Fuck You Better, Lil Foxy. And the other joint he did with Foxy, You Could Throw It Like a Quarterback Third and a Lot, that was fat. The high that you get from the lie, all that good stuff. I love Reasonable Doubt. I like the joint I did with Lenny and Kravitz, Guns N' Roses. I like Run This Town. I like it. I'm not saying I don't like the songs, but the man's a devil worshiper. That pyramid is that one eye. That's Satan's sign. That it's Beflat is the God, is Satan's son. Like God is Jesus' son, or Beflat. I don't know how you pronounce it because I'm not a devil worshiper. I just read about it. That's the God. Beyonce admitted on Oprah that that's the God that she worships in her house. She didn't go on Target and say, yeah, well, Sean, aka Jay-Z, aka Hova. And what does Hova mean? Hova means Jehovah. And who's Jehovah? Jesus Christ, God. He calls himself God. If you notice, I'll give a quick example of Beyonce, his wife. Beyonce, before she was married to Jay-Z and along with Jay-Z, okay? I used to think Puff Daddy was kind of like Jay-Z, but Puff Daddy, P. Diddy even said, that is some weird shit, I'm not down with that. All of them, you know what I mean? Madonna's involved with it, and I've always thought Madonna was weird. I mean, she's hot, for her age. But, they're all them new stars are into it. And even the older ones. But Madonna was involved. I don't know if she still is. I think Britney's out of it. But an example I want to give is mark my words, if you watch the Crazy in Love video with Beyonce, she's in the back of the car trapped, okay? She's in the back of the car trapped. She's going like this. You see Jay-Z outside the car with a Zippo, right? And he's smoking a cigarette, because he's the untouchable, dirt off the shoulder of cool guy Jay-Z, with lips big out to here. No offense to anybody, but it's the truth. What do you call it? And he sits there with the zipper, what do you call it? Sits there with the Zippo and throws it at the car that must have, had a ring of fire around it. And who's standing in the middle? Jay-Z. He also has a song called Lucifer, too. And if you play the remix backwards, it says, Murder Jesus 666. Murder Jesus 666. That's no lie. It's on the remix. Look it up on YouTube. You hear Jay-Z's voice clear as day saying it. Murder Jesus 666. Murder Jesus. He's a Satanist. It's got me, it's like something like out of True Detective. But as I'm getting back, watch the Crazy in Love video. You see Beyonce trying to get out of this car, really screaming like she's in pain. I keep trying to, my hat's a little uncomfortable. Sorry about that, my fans. And she's trying to get out of the car, and she can't. She can't get out of the car. And she really, if you look at the video, watch the video. Pull it up on YouTube. Beyonce, Crazy in Love. I guess that's when she fell in love with Sean Carter. I call him Sean Carter. I don't call him Jay-Z. I definitely don't call him Hova. I don't call him Jay. I used to call him Jay, but he's just Sean Carter to me because he's a piece of shit and he's a scumbag devil worshiper. And that's what I think of guys that sacrifice women and kids, because that's what they do. They believe that you sacrifice a woman or a kid to bring another soul that worships Beflat or Satan into this world. So I think Jay-Z's a scumbag, and I think Rihanna's a skank hoe too. And I never believe I would say this because at the time I stuck up for her with Chris Brown, smacked her around. But Chris Brown should have punched her around and knocked some sense into her head. And maybe that's why Chris Brown did that. Do you ever think about that? Maybe she was putting all that crazy satanic shit into Chris Brown's head. He said, yo, this bitch is crazy. And bang, and hit her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest, that's what I would probably do. If I was with a broad and she started spitting some satanic shit at me, you know what I mean? I'd be like, whoa, and started really getting fierce with me. I probably would, you know what I mean? Saying satanic stuff to me. I probably would at least mug her and say, yo, get out of my way, bitch. And straight up, you know what I mean? But I keep getting off. The Jay-Z Crazy in Love video. As the rain of fire's around, she's trying to get out of the car. He throws the Zippo at the car. The car goes on fire. So he kills Beyonce. The nice church-going, next-door girl, you know what I mean, who had problems with nobody. Then all of a sudden, Sasha Fierce comes dancing out. Titties hanging all over the place, ass hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Doing the hokey pokey, dancing with Jay-Z. Sasha Fierce is born. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, the Black album. Black's onyx. It's no color. And that's no offense to African Americans. I have a lot of African American friends, but it is. Black's onyx. It's not a color. It's nothing. It means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's dark, evil. And that's what Jay-Z is. He's a Satanist. He's with the Illuminati. He's the chosen one. And people, like I have a friend, a personal good friend of mine, I'm not going to put his name on TV, but my best friend, as a matter of fact. And he said, I don't know how they would just pick some, regular, hood like me. Well, I'm not from the hood, but, I've been in the hood. I'm street smart. But, excuse me, anybody. I mean, it could be me. It could be anybody, hangs in the neighborhood that, just hung on the corner and sold crack. How could he be in charge of it? He's the chosen one of this era. Pac got killed in '96, and I don't think Pac would have did that because back then, Pac was saying the Illuminati blows through your body. He knew all about that shit because his mom was involved with it and the Black Panthers, and he said he would never be a part of something. Pac was his own man, and that's why Pac is the greatest rapper of all time. Sorry, cigarettes are bad, as I say all the time. What do you call it? But I just had to smoke cigarettes sometimes or else I'll go on and on and on. But yeah, the Illuminati is just something that is evil. And Jay-Z, Miley Cyrus, Rihanna, that one eye, the pyramid. Just look at Rihanna, the evilness that she gets in her. And then look at her like, even when she did the video with M, Love the Way You Lie, she was a little normal. And that was in 2010. Okay, we're going back to almost, that was 4.5 years ago. I mean, this is September of 2014. That was in 2010. So, you know what I mean? And now she's weird. She looks like the devil with fangs. I mean, the Illuminati is real. And I'm not down with it. But you look at Miley Cyrus, look into it. I'm going to do more shows about it. You know what I mean? This is my first show back from vacation. But I will be doing my big show tomorrow about wrestling. It'll be about, just to preview it real quick, about Triple H and Vince McMahon. The creative team is just butting heads. Triple H and Vince McMahon almost went at it. The whole staff had to break them up. So much is going on in WWE, and I'll do a great show tomorrow to bring it to you. It's my big show. No point intended, big show. Paul White, the world's strongest team. But I'll be at you tomorrow. But that Illuminati shit, cut it. Jay-Z is evil. He's not Hova. He's not God. He thinks no dirt off my shoulder. He thinks his shit don't stink. He sucks. Cut him. Nas was right. Nas was straight right. When he said that one verse, y'all rock fellas, I rock hoes. He meant something by that. And Rockefeller, like Nas said, Rockefeller's dead. That was he said something. That's the final chapter. That's the guy you decided to name your record company after. There's stuff into that. Jay-Z, just listen to Lucifer. Listen to the remix of Lucifer and just pull it up on the internet. Lucifer remix. And you'll hear what Jay-Z says. Murder, murder, Jesus, 666. If you like Jay-Z, you're down with that. Don't watch me. For real. Because bid out. That's what I got for you. And Sean Carter and the Illuminati, come after me. Bid out. I want you to come after me. Because I'm going to be the head writer of WWE. And people are going to hear me. And I will expose you. It's like some True Detective shit. I love True Detective. If you ever watched it on HBO with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Great show. But this is Joey G. And I'm out. Big show tomorrow about wrestling. I just had to get this Illuminati stuff out of me. This is Joey G. No Jay-Z and no Obama either. Peace.